out walking in U District right now. I've got such a busy week ahead with a bunch of deadlines and a ton of editing to do. So I thought, why not explore a couple of cafes around Seattle where I can sit and do my work and share a little bit of the city with you as well. All right, let's get going. Teahouse is a Vietnamese coffee shop featuring iconic coffee drinks such as the salted milk coffee, as well as a fun twist on Asian flavors with their ube cream latte. I loved all the greenery and fresh plants decor throughout. Their space is airy and bright with ample seating options, which make it ideal for catching up with friends or for laptop work. And if you bring your laptop, you'll have no issue finding an available outlet. Also, take note that there are no public restrooms here, so make sure to plan your bathroom breaks elsewhere or opt for a shorter work sesh. This place actually offers decaf Vietnamese coffee, so I'm really excited to try their pistachio cream latte. I love that they really give you a good amount of foam cream here, and you can also customize the level of sweetness. That cream is so thick, I will definitely need a straw. Let's also give that a mix so the sweetness from the cream really settles into the coffee. The pistachio cream latte is one of their best sellers, described as nutty, smooth, and unforgettable. And this did not disappoint. I love how robust the coffee flavor was despite being decaf. I think the nutty sweetness of the cream balances out the intensity Vietnamese coffee is known for. My only drawback is that I wish I had asked for less sweetness, as this was starting to taste like a dessert after a few sips. But it was good enough that I would love to come back here sometime and try their salted milk coffee. And as someone who is a solo freelancer, it's nice to have an arsenal of laptop-friendly coffee shops to work from. Even if my human interaction in these spaces is minimal at best, it's always nice to sit in the company of others. I'm here to try out this menu item, the Croissant Taiyaki. Au Bear is a cute little cafe tucked away just a few blocks from UW. They have a little bit of everything from desserts to tea, coffee, and they were even doing a collaboration pho pop-up when I went. Today I'm here for their Taiyaki. I love both croissants and taiyaki, so I'm curious to see how they work together. Hi, could I get one red bean, the croissant taiyaki?
Anything else?
No, that's it. True to their name, they have a huge collection of teddy bears and other stuffies lining their walls. I could also see this space as being a great option for studying or working. The croissant taiyakis are made fresh to order. I could smell the aroma as they were making it. Oh, okay, thank you. I got the red bean flavor, which is their most popular one. And just for $6, I loved the large proportion. If you're not familiar with taiyaki, it's a Japanese dessert of a fish-shaped cake with a sweet or savory filling. Red bean is the most common filling you'll find, and the shell is traditionally made out of pancake batter. But in this one, a croissant is used as the outer shell, which is then pressed into the fish-shaped mold. With the croissant, you get a hint of salty, buttery flavors alongside the sweetness of the red bean filling. Although rich and flaky, the croissant crisps up in the press, so I loved these extra buttery corners even without any filling. I also love the filling is made up entirely of actual red beans, not just a paste, so the flavor was more distinct. I was honestly not hungry at all when I first walked in here, but I somehow developed a voracious appetite for this taiyaki. It was still so hot, being fresh off the press, but that was not going to slow down my enjoyment. And before I knew it, I was down to the last bite. Sometimes you just crave a little snack at home as well. So tonight for dessert, I'm going to be making apple hand pies. I think this is the perfect type of dessert to have if you live in a small space or if you live by yourself. because the desserts are in a more manageable size. I love baking pies and eating pies as well, but it's a little ridiculous to make and eat an entire pie just by myself, and even with the help of my boyfriend, it's still a lot. So I think having 2, 3, 4 hand pies is perfect. So I'm gonna let those pie crusts warm up to room temperature, and in the meantime, I'm gonna get started on the pie filling. Apple pie a la mode. It's actually better than I thought it would be.
That's really good. With the ice cream too.
Mm-hmm. It's now the next day and I'm getting ready to head out bright and early to check out the next cafe. I'm finishing up my skincare routine this morning, and because it's February, it means my skin has been super dry lately. So to help out with that, I've been using the UFO3 Deep Facial Hydration Device by FOREO Sweden in my daily routine. This is the newest product in the UFO collection of facial devices. The UFO 3 has 5 spa facial settings to combat dryness and signs of aging. There's the T-Sonic massage, which uses gentle pulsations to relax tension points and boost circulation. And then the LED therapy offers the full spectrum of wavelengths to help rejuvenate your skin and complexion. There's red LED on one end, which combats signs of aging, as well as blue LED, which reduces blemishes. The UFO 3 also offers both warming thermal therapy as well as cooling cryotherapy. The thermal therapy creates a gentle heat that softens skin in order to infuse the mask ingredients for optimal treatment. And the cryotherapy has extremely low temperatures to depuff and firm up the skin, reducing the visibility of pores and wrinkles. And don't worry, both treatments are completely safe and painless. And then there's the 2-minute mask treatment, which uses special UFO activated masks. Each mask comes with its pre-programmed treatment plan. I'll be using the Glow Addict today, which illuminates skin for a healthy, radiant glow. All you have to do is attach it to the device and glide it across the face and neck. And then I always like to pat in the remaining essence so none of it goes to waste. Even after just 2 minutes, I can already see my skin looking less dull and feeling more supple. I feel so relaxed and refreshed after that mask treatment. I almost just want to sit at home, chill out and drink some tea, but I also don't want this glow to go to waste, so I'm actually going to get going. I'm going to head out now, but if you want to try the FOREO UFO 3 for yourself, you can use the discount code TIFCHEN30 for 30% off your order. Details and discount code will be in the description box below. And thank you to FOREO Sweden for partnering with me in today's video. So I finished getting ready. I feel like in today's outfit, I'm feeling kind of like a powerful CEO businesswoman type. It's probably the blazer that's doing it. It's almost 50 degrees today, no rain, so I thought I would switch it up with my jackets for once, just to change things up a bit. And now let's head to the first cafe of today. Aroom Cafe is a Vietnamese specialty coffee cafe. I'm at their Fremont location, but they're also opening up a second location right on the waterfront. The interior is nice and open with minimal modern furniture and cozy wood textures. It's also laptop friendly with lots of outlets. And although I loved their playlist, the volume might be a bit too loud for studying or super focused work. Also, this little corner of Vietnamese New Year decorations was so charming. Besides coffee and matcha, they also have pastries. Sadly, Aroom doesn't do decaf coffee, so I went with one of their guava spritzers. The last time I was here, I ordered the same drink and it was just as good. Guava is one of my favorite fruits, but I don't see much of anything guava flavored outside of Southeast Asia and Central America, so it's always a treat to find a place that carries it. Even though I'm here on a Friday morning, this place was almost all packed. I'm not sitting in the most ergonomic space for working, so make sure to come early to have your pick of tables. This cafe has a chill, welcoming vibe, so you feel right at home immediately. I know I'll easily be able to work for hours in a place like this, but it's also nice to catch up with a friend here too. Just got news that my client loved the project I delivered today, so let's celebrate. Bennies just opened up a year ago and specializes in blending fresh fruits and ice cream together. A lot of times they'll also feature seasonal local fruits on their menu. You can pick your base in any combination of fruits and toppings. They also have vegan options and free lactate.
Hi. So I'll do a cup of the sweet cream with strawberry and blackberry.
They only have outdoor seating, and I'm so glad I got here early because it looks like I have the space to myself. I think it's kind of nice you can enjoy your ice cream with a lovely view of the neighborhood houses. I'm so excited to try this. I don't think I've ever had fresh fruit blended into ice cream before. One thing I love about fresh quality ice cream is the texture. This one is super sticky yet holds its shape while still being super creamy in texture. I think this works so well with the fresh fruit. The tartness and the berry flavors help cut through some of the richness from the cream. I'm also loving how the bits of the fruit give the ice cream some more texture. I'm curious about the googly eyes, so I'm gonna try one. No flavor to them at all, they're just there for decoration and have the texture of a sweet tart candy. One of my favorite things about this 50-degree weather is that it's warm enough to enjoy ice cream while daydreaming of summer, but cold enough that your ice cream doesn't melt. Thanks for joining me in this week's cafe hopping adventures. If you've made it this far, please consider subscribing and giving this video a like if you haven't already. Also, I want to hear what kinds of sweet treats have you been enjoying this week. Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you soon in the next one. Bye!